I am delighted to be joined by Sarah Fletcher today. Sarah, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
You are presenting at the NLP conference in 2024 in the virtual part of the conference. And your presentation is using NLP to transform your business from the inside out.
Absolutely.
Which I think we could all do with. So please do start by telling us a little bit more about yourself and your presentation.
Oh, thank you, Karen. So as you already know, I am an NLP trainer and absolutely love training NLP. And I support a lot of people in business, particularly those who have trained in NLP and who want to go and, set up their own businesses. Sort of NLP sort of coaching, but not necessarily just coaching. They might have, a therapy business and they're using NLP within that. So my sort of passion is really supporting them to grow their business. And what I've more recently been doing, which has been really exciting, has been working with I've been working with a lot more local businesses and taking sort of NLP in to work with staff, sort of that communication, those relationships, also supporting business owners in that element of sort of self-mastery. Really kind of stepping into their beliefs about themselves and managing their state, and just having that that whole presence of what it takes really to run a business.
Yes, it's not always quite as straightforward as people think, is it?
No, definitely not.
No, just become an NLP practitioner and everything else will fall into place.
No, not quite. It's like build it and they will come. No, they don't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work involved.
One of my favourite films that is very NLP.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Sarah, what practical learnings will delegates take away from your session?
So they'll take away that ability to be able to really believe in their potential for mastering themselves for running a business, because it isn't just about, is it the practical sort of strategy of running a business and what you might need to do on a daily basis. It's about how you organize your thinking. It's about how you manage your own energy, about the things that you focus on or not focus on, things like, how do you deal with setbacks? How do you make sure that even when you might have been disappointed with something, that you still keep going, that you're able to take the learning rather than, get kind of embroiled in that, in what's gone wrong. So it's about those self-mastery skills of how do you train yourself, if you like, to keep growing yourself, your own personal development, in that kind of mastery state of then being able to run your business in the most successful way that you can. So that's what people are going to be taking away from my session, which I'm really excited to share.
Wonderful, thank you. So is there anything that delegates can do before your session so that they get either a deeper understanding of or a deeper experience during your session?
Yeah, I think actually what might be useful in very sort of NLP way is kind of thinking about what goes really well for them, so when are they finding themselves kind of really achieving the things that they want to do, what's going really well, and what are the things that maybe trip them up. So what might be the things that, get in the way of them being their own, their kind of master of themselves? What gets in the way of them managing themselves in the way that they want to? So that when they come to the session, they've got that frame of about themselves and what's going well, and also thinking about how they can apply what I'm sharing with them to solve those problems, overcome some of those challenges and difficulties, so that they've already primed themselves for taking away that information and to fit it into hopefully solving some of those issues or problems that they might be experiencing.
Wonderful, thank you. So Sarah, what inspired you to want to present at the NLP conference?
So I did last year, which I absolutely love. So last year was education. And I just love, as you know, Karen, being part of that community, giving something back to the NLP community, getting it out there more into the world, sharing something that really is a life-changing tool and methodology for people to have in their lives. So I kind of think, well, why wouldn't I want to share that? So for me, my bigger vision, mission, purpose in life is to create as many opportunities as I can to share it with the world. And of course, the NLP conference is the perfect place to do that. So yeah, so it's about sharing more with the world and, just really getting it out there, getting the message out there of how amazing it is. And particularly, well, in all areas of life, but with this presentation in business.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you, Sarah. So as I mentioned, Sarah is presenting at the virtual element of the conference next year. So you're presenting on Saturday, the 10th of February at 1400 hours. That would be 1400 hours GMT. And your presentation is using NLP to transform your business from the inside out. So thank you so much for joining us today, Sarah. Very much looking forward to your session in February.
Oh, thank you so much. Really enjoyed this chat and can't wait to share it.